struggling, but from what I've seen, you're struggling because you can't tell where your work is and you can't tell what's what. If you need to, you might even draw yourself some boxes so you can keep track of this is the first two that I put together. This is the next two that I put together. All right, so we're taking two at a time and eliminating a variable. So you pick any two and then any variable. So which variable do you guys want to eliminate? Z. All right, so I heard Z first, so I'll take the first two. If I want to eliminate Z, I could leave the first one the same. What would I have to do on the second one? Okay, so when you add those together, 2x plus x is 3x, y and negative y cancel, z and negative z cancel, equals 8. Now, a lot of times at this point, we are left with something that has two variables in it, in which case we have to go try a different problem and put another two together. But this one, we're kind of fortunate because what do you notice right here? Yeah, there's only one variable. We can go ahead and solve it. So if I get that, then x is 8/3. All right. Now, no matter what, whether or not you have gotten the x here, you have to go back. You have to take two different equations. So we have to use this third one and one of the other two and eliminate the same variable again. So let's say I just did the first and, which one do you want to put it with? Or sorry, the third and second. If I want to eliminate z, because I'm trying to eliminate the same thing, then we have to still just multiply one of them by -1. So when I add these together, I get 4x minus 2y equals 8. All right, at this point, you might have to go back and pair that with, you might have to put these two equations together. But here we were lucky. We already know what x is, so we're plugging that in. So if I divide by -2, I get 4/3. All right, once you have two of them, what do we have to do? Plug them into one of these equations, whichever one you want. So if I just go with that second equation, so x is 8/3, so the opposite of 8/3, plus y was 4/3, plus z equals 1. And I get 7/3. So my answer, alphabetical, x, y, z, 8/3, 4/3, 7/3. Do we understand that? Would you guys like to do one more? if you're having trouble following your own work, draw some boxes to help you organize. Take two equations and eliminate a variable. What variable do you want to eliminate? X? Okay. So if I took the first two, how would I eliminate X? Top one times 4. So when we add those together, negative 4x and 4x cancel. We get negative 25y minus 16z equals 27. All right, I can't solve that yet, so we just have to go back and do the next ones, okay? I have to take the third equation, I have to put it with one of the others, and I have to eliminate the same variable. So if I want to eliminate x, which one would I put it with? So when I add those together, my x's drop. I got lucky. My y's also dropped. That doesn't always happen. And it's just kind of the luck of what combination we had. So z equals 3. If my y hadn't dropped there, if I had gotten something like y minus 6z equals negative 18, what would you do at that point? If we've done both of them and we don't have any of our variables, what do we do with these two equations? Put those together and eliminate something. Okay, and then you'll be able to get an answer. So if it doesn't happen automatically for us, you have to put those two answers together and eliminate. Bless you. Now that I have z, we start working backwards and plugging it in. Y and z, so now you go back to any of the originals, so let's go with the last one. X plus 5y minus z equals negative 20. And x is negative 2. So x, y, z.